Another day, another debacle.
Welcome to AEW. I am RJ City, and my guest is Ricochet. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Really good. Great. How are you doing? All right, that'll answer that.
I'm good.
You were born
I'm
in
good.
Alton, Illinois, and at the age of 3, you moved to Paducah, Kentucky. Yet you're
take.
announced as hailing from Las Vegas. Why are you ashamed of who you are?
I think it's more of just people know what Las Vegas is, and people don't really know where Paducah, Kentucky is.
You're ashamed of Kentucky.
No, it's you want to be out
Then
there.
embrace it. Don't you want to use your spotlight to shine a light on Paducah?
Ooh, I mean, I don't really necessarily have specific ties to Paducah.
That's a lie. You lived there for quite some time. Repeat after me. My name is Ricochet. Come on, for the people at home.
You're making it difficult for me.
My name is Ricochet.
My name is Ricochet.
I'm from Paducah, Kentucky.
And I'm from Alton, but then lived in Paducah for a lot of my life.
How did you spend so much time in Kentucky without having problematic flags on your porch? Do you know what I'm saying?
Cowboy? I was gonna say a cowboy.
You know, there's no way you can even say Paducah without sounding like a redneck.
I know.
So how did you get out?
Honestly, I think wrestling, actually. I think wrestling, to be honest with you. I started wrestling at 14.
In the backyard?
Yeah, in someone's backyard.
Yeah, so then my question is, why did you fail as a backyard wrestler?
I think the company, actually, that I had the next month, we did monthly shows, backyard. But the next one, we got the local gymnasium to host us, and then we just had the.
You turned pro? You turned the backyard pro? Really?
I didn't, but.
Yeah. You weren't a draw.
I just actually got footage. I just got footage of my first match. I got the whole match.
Are you gonna release it?
Honestly, it's pretty good.
For a backyarder or
for a
pretty good
backyarder. For a recently turned 15-year-old backyarder for the first
hormones,
match.
Angry.
I mean, it was good.
After you quit backyard wrestling, you were trained professionally, in part by Chuck Taylor. Was he passive aggressive?
I mean, he helped when I was also backyard. He was still helping.
Oh,
train.
really?
It wasn't after. He was there.
And how was he? Did he make snide remarks and then immediately walk them back?
I mean, yeah, he was definitely a snide remark guy always, yeah.
Remember when Batista made him delete that tweet? That was uncomfortable. What was he thinking? It was terrible. You've wrestled Chuck Taylor nearly 100 times.
Oh,
now
man.
that you're in AEW, aren't you happy he's retired?
No, man. Chucky T.
You don't need to run it back.
I mean, we definitely don't need to run it back. I mean, I would win for sure, but I mean, you never want to see somebody,
I do.
gone before,
No.
gone before it was too soon.
I'm okay with it. I'm satisfied with it. You've spent a lot of time on the indies with people who are in AEW now. I'm going to list a few. Tell me if they've gotten better or worse as people.
Okay. Is this say the first word that comes to your mind type thing?
Well, you would say better or you would say worse.
Or I didn't know if you wanted me to elaborate or if
Not
it's just
really.
like a...
No, I want to feel your gut. Give me your gut. Okay, Eddie Kingston.
Better.
Brian Cage.
Better.
Sounds like a worse. Kyle O'Reilly.
Better.
Excalibur.
Worse.
Good. Trent.
Worse.
The Young Bucks.
Better.
Adam Cole.
Much better.
Bill Engvall.
Better.
Good. Good. Happy to hear that about Bill. You were given a list of ring names and you chose Ricochet, but you said initially you hated the name. Why?
Not that I hated the name. I wanted a two-named name.
What else was on the list?
At that time, I couldn't even remember some of them. I didn't have anything cool. I couldn't think of anything cool.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at the time.
You did wrestle briefly under the name Speedin' Black Bullet. Was that your idea or just racism?
I don't know if that's... I mean, I don't think that was a thing.
Sounds like that, okay. Well, you also briefly wrestled in a team called the Inner City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
Was that name racist?
We had a couple. We had Malcolm Degeneration X. We had...
Can I tell you your
Men
most...
from a Mission.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to know your most racist team name?
Which one?
Spiked Mohicans.
That wasn't even mine.
But it's racist. You can tell me it's racist. We can admit that. You're from Kentucky, and your team names are racist. I think we can settle that. The name Ricochet is not of Irish origin, but it's defined as a shot that rebounds off of more than one surface.
Yeah.
What is your favorite surface to bounce off of?
I
I got it. I understand, and shout out to her. What bothers me is that, you come here, AEW, you could have called yourself whatever you wanted, you're still stuck with Ricochet.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like 21 years.
I head up the department in AEW that comes up with alternate names.
Oh.
Do you want to hear a few we had for you? It's not too late to change them.
I'm gonna have to hear.
Yeah, well, think about it. It's really nice. Boing.
Maybe that'd be the name of a move.
Shrapnel.
Oh, like Tony Stark.
My tears.
Oh,
Ricochet. A little bit of an edge to it there. Kentucky Roll. Paducah Joe. King Cheetah.
Why are you looking at me?
Taylor Chuck. And finally, Thrill Engvall.
Oh.
Would have been good. 2016, New Japan. You had this match with Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Some people say it was the best match they've ever seen. Some say it was the worst match they've ever seen. Who's correct?
It's all perspective, so I guess technically both can be true.
And what about your perspective?
It definitely was not the best match I've ever seen, but it was fun, and we just tried to have some fun, and I think the people who were there watching it live really enjoyed it, so.
Aren't you worried about being too exciting?
Is it not too late? I feel like in 21 years of doing everything I've done, I feel like it's too late.
No, it's not. This business is about anticipation. When I put on porn, I want to see them deliver the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down.
You don't go straight to the scene?
No. Pick a body part, let it build, then a big finish. I don't know if I'm talking about wrestling or porn. If your wrestling style had to be a genre of pornography, what would it be?
Ooh, what are the actual genres?
Don't give me this.
Like,
Come on.
I don't know what.
If I may, and I mean this as a compliment.
Yeah, please.
Bukkake.
Okay.
Mine would be cuck, because now I just watch it and I don't mind.
Maybe.
In your entrance, you often do a backflip. Do you just have a fetish for destroying your knees?
Man, they feel pretty decent though. I think you gotta stretch and you gotta rehab. Like you can't just do it and then walk away and then.
Right.
You gotta cool down.
And I guess it's good if they do give out, it would be on your entrance. Wouldn't even be during a match. Right?
Yeah. So why get through all the pain if they're gonna, you
That's
know what I mean?
a very smart
Just get
man.
to it, just straight to the.
You have a move called the Benadryller. Are you addicted to cough syrup?
No, it just sounded cool.
Well,
And it put them to sleep, you know what I'm saying?
I see. I understand. I'm just happy that you quit speed. You have another move called the People's Moonsault. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's in homage to Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
What's your Black Adam?
I can't really answer that because I personally enjoy all the superhero movies, so.
Are you worried because he follows you on Twitter? Is that it?
No, I just enjoy, we can have this conversation again, but I enjoy all the superhero movies. Obviously, there's things that I dislike and don't like, but I enjoy all of them. All of them.
When Dwayne tweeted you once, he called you King because your Twitter is @KingRicochet.
Yes.
Do you think he thought your first name was King?
That is a possibility. I hope not, but that is for sure a possibility, for sure.
Just wanted to know. You have a tattoo of a dragon riding a giant wave on your chest.
Yes.
It surrounds your nipple.
Yeah, it hurt.
Why don't you put it higher on your chest? Is your nipple a part of the tattoo's story? The dragon is aware of the nipple? Do you know what I'm saying?
So would it have been better if I just would have covered the nip too?
Well, I don't know. Is the dragon going, whoa, there's a nipple in this wave?
I think just the where the piece sits on my chest, the nipples are just naturally there.
Is the dragon aware of your nipple?
Now that you mention it, I would like to think so. Maybe why he's trying to go around it. Now that you mention it, never thought about that before, but now that you mention it.
It's a deeper lore, quite frankly.
He's aware.
I've spoken to some people who have ridden with you, and they've said that you cannot sing at all.
Well, I guess that's also subjectional as well.
Are you in denial? Can you sing a little for us right now?
No, that definitely, I'm more stage shy.
Right. Here's a hot tip. If you can't sing, you should just date someone who's a really good singer.
Yeah,
Have you thought of that?
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Think about it. Put it in your noggin. All in 2024, you debut in the Casino Gauntlet.
Yes.
Everyone's like, this is amazing. The next day, you spend arguing with people on Twitter.
Yeah, I was on flight. It was
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
was on like a 10-hour flight.
So you were like, let's just let it rip.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're not worried that's too toxic of a place, that you can't handle the abuse on Twitter?
No, I think it's so funny. It's like someone says something, and then this is like professional wrestling, right? Isn't
Apparently.
the whole thing to trash talk and like
Right.
back? But like you can't do that or you're upset. So it's like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. But like if you say something, I'm allowed to say something back.
I'm gonna
Right.
throw out some common Twitter insults. You give me a response, okay? All you do is flips.
I don't think so.
Oh, really good. Ricochet.
Yeah, right. It's a good play on words for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
There's another one that sometimes you get, and I want to defend it with you together because it bothers me. This "why you bald" thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's funny. It's so funny.
No, it's insulting. Let me come to your defense.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, the greatest wrestlers in history were bald. It's a sign of greatness, number one.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
two, it's wrestling. It's horrible for your hair. You're either gonna go bald or suddenly develop an interest in turkey.
Yeah.
Thirdly, I've seen a picture of you younger with long hair.
Yes.
And it looks horrible.
Yeah.
You look like an
Horrible.
electrified Scottish Terrier.
Yeah. Well, I was really into like metal at the time. We were going to like rock shows a lot. Yeah.
It was awful.
Awful.
Anyone who wants to make fun of this man for how he looks, look up how he used to look and go make fun of that. It's ridiculous. You said that you never thought that you would make it. Have you?
I feel like I did like years ago, but I mean, again, that's all objection. It's all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But I feel like I have, absolutely, yeah.
Now that you're in AEW, brand new start,
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a locker room leader here.
I can tell.
Are there any AEW etiquette tips you want to ask me?
How about like eating in the locker room? Is that cool?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my God, absolutely. First of all, when you go to catering, you don't need to line up. You've made it, okay?
Just
You're the
skip-
top of the
skip the
list. Just
line?
walk in. Yes, just walk in. Absolutely. And when you get to the locker room, you'll see like a locker. It says Taz. It's a placeholder. Just move everything. Sit down. Yeah. No limp handshakes. We're not doing the limp handshakes. We're doing it. Give me one. Give me one. Give me a real. I'm happy to beat. Give me one of these. Ah, yes. This is what we're doing.
good. That was
Everyone.
good.
You just really squeeze their hands. If you like them,
okay.
don't say hello.
Well, a lot of guys, we
We're not doing that anymore. Nope. I would. If they do that, they put it out. You're supposed to grab their fist.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Exactly. And then when you get into the building, announce yourself.
Like, I'm here, like Ricochet's here, everybody.
Give it a shot. Commit to it a little.
Like, so for example, I walk in.
You walk in.
Hey guys, Ricochet's here, just so you guys know.
We'll work on it.
But it's not something that I want to do. We don't have to work on it.
Maybe a little sing-songy. Hey guys, Ricochet, maybe something like that.
But what? Like, I don't want to do that.
You have to. You want to make it to the top of this business here. It's what you have to do. And I'll say it's okay, guys. I've talked to him.
But I mean, I don't know. There's some guys that are on the top. I haven't heard do that.
You've said you've come to AEW to have fun.
Yeah.
You said you're going to want to have fun here.
Well, it's a part of it. Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
This is a serious business. I don't think you should treat it as a joke.
I think both can be had at the same time. You can be serious yet.
Look into the camera. Tell the people at home that you're going to take this seriously. You're sitting here with a Hey Arnold shirt, and you want people to take it seriously. Hey Arnold shirt, dress pants, and dress shoes.
This was an accident. It was an accident.
Tell them you're going to take this seriously.
Guys, the world, I'm going to take this seriously.
So much better. Well, this has been a recoil. And I want to thank you for bouncing on me. One more time. Say that you're from Kentucky. Come on, together. We can do this together. I'm Ricochet and I'm from Paducah, Kentucky. 1, 2, 3.
I'm Ricochet, and I previously lived in Paducah, Kentucky for most of my life.